Even though the High Line is nearing completion, the rebirth of this section of West Manhattan is only the beginning. At the park's south end, construction of the new Whitney Museum began in May. It will open in 2015, welcoming even more visitors and solidifying the area's standing as a global arts center. And at the park's north end, where it wraps around Hudson Yards, right up here, the High Line will connect with the existing number 7 subway line. And that subway extension, combined with the development of Hudson Yards, will bring new residents and businesses and jobs to an area that has long been underused in our city, and continue the West Side renaissance that we set out to make possible a decade ago. The High Line is one of the anchors of that renaissance, and it will continue to bring growth and excitement to the area for many years to come. And it's fair to say it would never have been possible without the passion and commitment of some of the people here today who really do deserve a lot of credit, and that includes City Council Speaker Chris Quinn, who is going to be our first speaker. Chris?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, and I want to thank you and our City Planning Chair, Amanda Burden, for all of her work that's helped us bring this day to fruition, and First Deputy Mayor Patty Harris and Deputy Mayor Bob Steele, and also Bob's predecessors, Dan Doctorow, without whom we would never really be here today. I also want to thank my colleagues in government, State Senator Tom Duane, Assemblymember Dick Gottfried, and Manhattan Borough President Scott Stringer, who have helped fund the High Line. But I really want to note that none of us would be standing here, government officials, if this project really wasn't driven by the grassroots, no pun intended, having just thrown seeds around. And that really, the credit goes to Robbie Hammond and Joshua David of the Friends of the High Line. They and all the folks on the West Side proved a city hall run by a different person than Mike Bloomberg, but that you could fight City Hall and win. And in doing so, could bring an amazing outdoor space, a terrific tourist attraction, and desperately needed economic development and jobs to the West Side. So this is just a great example of public citizenship and what it can bring. And then you've also done great work motivating some of the city's most significant philanthropists. And I want to just start by recognizing that without Barry Diller and Diane von Furstenberg, there would not be private money in this project. They were the first grant in the millions, and then they didn't stop, continuing to offer $10 million challenge grants. And this is just, I think, not a great place for tourists, not just a great place for New Yorkers, but this really, the High Line now in its final phase, is a place that really shows us that when we all come together, activists, philanthropists, business people, government, we can make amazing things happen that are beyond what anyone could ever have imagined. And that's what is happening here today. And I know it's motivating other folks across the city and across this world to preserve what was great about the past of their city so we can build off of it to make the future even better. So thank you all.